Joan Bennett Kennedy, an accomplished musician, mental health advocate, and the former wife of late Senator Ted Kennedy, has died at age 89.
Mrs. Kennedy was a classical pianist and a music teacher who was well known for her work in the Boston arts world. She was the mother of former Connecticut State Senator Ted Kennedy Jr., former Rhode Island Congressman Patrick Kennedy, and the late Keller Kennedy. Her 24-year marriage to Senator Ted Kennedy ended in divorce in 1982. But Joan Kennedy was perhaps best known for her candor about her struggles with alcoholism and her advocacy for mental health treatment, according to Steve Kerrigan, a longtime aide to Senator Kennedy.
He worked very hard in those days and the years since to destigmatize issues around sobriety, mental health issues. And she was willing in a very, very risky time, particularly when you're connected so much with a political family and a political dynasty at the time, to step out and expose yourself to what judgment might come from others.
Political analyst Joan Keller joins us now.
And Joan Kennedy's passing really evokes an era when the family held such a unique position in American life.
Oh, yeah, David and Lisa, the famous Kennedy brothers, John, Bobby, and Ted, were a modern-day political phenomenon. And with all of their offspring who went into politics, it felt as if the dynasty would go on for decades. But just as Joan and Ted's fairy tale marriage crumbled, so too did the myth of an enduring Kennedy political legacy. And the contrast with the heyday of Joan and Ted's generation these days just couldn't be more stark. For instance, 5 years ago, Joe Kennedy III became the first family member to lose a political race in Massachusetts. And Bobby Kennedy Jr.'s alliance with Donald Trump and public health conspiracy theories has very publicly torn the family apart. Now, Steve Kerrigan points out that Joan and other family members, like Joe III, have found or did find non-political ways to serve. So in that sense, the family legacy of giving back that Rose Kennedy, the matriarch, talked about so often does live on. But these days, no one talks about a Kennedy political dynasty anymore.
So true. Joan Keller, thank you for joining us live, John.
Thank you.